Sixers got a good old win. James Harden said, fuck that. He said, nigga, y'all not about to scapegoat me. He said, y'all ain't about to scapegoat me. James Harden said, fuck that shit.
Yeah, he was on some shit.
Bruh, he was really on some shit. He was, the step back three was popping. He like, nah, it just came down. I just started making shots for real. He was like, exactly.
Niggas over there trying to fuck us up.
Yeah, I deleted all the old channels. I said that was the last game. I said I went through that shit and just took everything off.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out who did that shit. That's what I'm telling you. If you advance, I was telling Twitter, if you advance, let the niggas know. So we don't fucking over advance and shit.
Yeah, I wasn't home. I just did that shit from my phone. Channel when I seen it.
He was like, somebody did that shit. I'm like, probably Luke, bro.
I'm right in there and did that channel.
I'm not gonna take little smash, take my ass to bed, and watching this fucking anime shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it down after this game. Alright, get up tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, my man Luke playing, man. Where that stream at? We should have made this shit mandatory for YouTube, man.
Bruh, listen, I said the same thing. Like niggas should have, because when they was complaining about the lag out and shit, I was like, that's exactly why.
Wiggles free. He'll have a first down past the 40, and he'll get this all the way up.
That's exactly why. It's like that shit don't. When you doing that shit, you doing that shit like that, ain't no way for us to know. Like yeah, you clipped it, but.
They run with Harris. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
But you know, that's a part of it too. That's why the niggas don't. You can't go back and look at it and it's just like, fuck it.
You gotta find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Williams is going to have the first down and a little more. And finally brought down at
I'm
the 38. One
Wow.
unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On first down, it's Fields. Flush to his right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested, because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
All right, my boy. Have a good night.
All right, my guy. Be safe, bro.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare.
That's a tough line. That's a good.
They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop. So that'll back him up 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Now it's Fields. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And this one is incomplete.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Throwing to start the drive. Rodgers out of the backfield. This is Aaron Jones. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of 1st downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 1st downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. On the give, this is Harris. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, Fields Out to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring at third and 8. To throw, Fields. He's got his target, Harris. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. So the assignment, a tough one here for this defense. You've got a quarterback ranked in the top 5 in passing yards. What do they need to do to try to keep him under wraps?
Well, they didn't sleep a whole lot getting ready for this one. I can guarantee you there's just so much to combat. But I think they're going to zero in on taking away his top target. Double, triple him if they have to. Make the other guys rise up and try and beat them. They'll feel a whole lot better if those guys win in the routes instead of their number 1 guy.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 37. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams loses the football. But fortunately, he's able
that
to
was
recover his
corny.
own fumble, or that could have been
Shit.
trouble. Even though he recovered his own fumble, you know how much he hates to put the ball on the ground. He's going to be frustrated with himself.
And what do you think the time frame was from the time the ball escaped his grasp to him getting it back? It didn't take that long, right?
Right.
To him, it probably felt like hours because he's agonizing, like, I've got to get this football back, able to get it done.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Rolling to his right. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. For line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They hand this off to Harris, and he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now
the ball comes out, and this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. No doubt they were hoping for 7 points out of this drive, CD. The good news, they could at least salvage 3 because that ball went bouncing out of bounds.
Yeah, how about the bounce that they got? They kept them in field goal range. You're exactly right. They get a chance to get 3 points out of it and not cost themselves.
And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not got too many attempts shorter than that one, and I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top form.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right in the beginning.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10.
The fan too.
Here's Fields. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
Here's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap, Fields. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Play action, Fields. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Oh, good agility by Cobb. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt, and it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
I had to sell Yay.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, 2nd quarter as they come up on 1st and 10. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. On 2nd and very short, Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Good pick, my brother.
By Gibson.
That was a hell of a
the Bears
pick.
are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
That's a hell of a pick. He jumped right in front of that shit. That was the fastest I ever seen a defender move.
1st and 10 at their 38. Play action. It's Fields. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Kingsley Kiki, his 2nd sack of the night. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now are starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll fake the handoff, now Fields. Going up top. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Here's Ballard as he's on to punt for Chicago. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. Nothing is our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from zero again, so you just have one half to play instead of two.
Oh, shit.
What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
Oh,
These two teams matching up for the second time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6, and it was the Packers who won that game on the road, so they'll be trying to win the season series here at home in Lambeau. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Open man left side. It's the tight end Tunyon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a play fake. Rodgers. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Rodgers to throw once more. Eluding the pressure right. Looking deep for Adams. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Packers. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Fields now to throw. Flushed out right. That's complete to Mooney. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a first down throw. Fields. Flush to his right. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. They get him that time thanks to the safety blitz as he sank for a loss of 4. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Fields. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Rashawn Gary, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. Out of the gun, Fields. Looking deep downfield. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room. Maybe making a 2-score game as they've got it first and 10. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Rodgers will try again on second down. Buying time to his left. He finds the speedster Ross. That's complete. Touchdown, Packers. That man right there, John Ross, remember, he ran the fastest combine 40 in history, 4.22 seconds, and he showed off that speed right there. Wow.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Second and 10. A give to Harris. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come out on third down. A play fake, now Fields to throw. This will complete to Curtis Samuel.
Hell of a catch.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. And here's another carry for Harris. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a fifth. A conversion here on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Harris, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. From the 36, Fields escaping the pressure right. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Mason. Trying to ram his way in, but they're going to hold him back at the goal line. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Herbert will take it in. Touchdown, Bears. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game.
That's dope.
That's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. Right now, we should all realize they're not going away.
Tough.
Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive?
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Even later into his career now, there aren't too many guys that can launch it downfield with accuracy better than Aaron Rodgers.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one, because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the fourth. Throw there, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And this one will be brought back to the 22. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Tease Tabor. And the Bears are right back in this football game.
You stay with them. I don't know why I threw that.
You feel like we got a ball game again.
No better. You know how I play, bro.
And still time left here in the fourth.
I don't know why I did that.
Not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no. But the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Kenny Clark in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Fields. And he will find his man Samuel. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's third. Now Fields. That'll be caught downfield by Bird. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Now the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for first down. Fields. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Yeah,
that was a hell of a play, boy.
In the end zone, touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Santos able to tack on the extra point.
My good
and now
brother.
things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender.
Oh, my God. How you let them get the first one but not the second one?
Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And the Bears are right back
in
this football game.
I shouldn't have never thrown that. I seen him open, but he wasn't really open.
That turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's second down. From the 50, here's Fields.
Oh, where the fuck is defense there?
And past the 35,
there's no defense there.
A yard or two shy of the 30.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead
Absolutely
touchdown.
no defense there.
No, this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On first down, it's Harris. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 80 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They run with Harris. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game.
Look at yourself.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. On second down, this is Harris. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. On third down, here's Harris. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty third and ones, third and twos. That's why you draft him.
Back to throw. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on third and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on fourth and goal. They run, it's Williams, and he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. Williams stopped up short of the goal line on fourth down. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line.
No sleep.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
You take the hell nothing, loan up at Lane Pavement, man, and try and feel something.
They run once more with Dillon. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Packers, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to